Provisions helps Lifeline Ministries in a sense that we're able to go over there and get produce and fruits and vegetables to be able to give to our families that are in need. We go there twice a week, every Tuesday and every Thursday, and I have volunteer staff that comes in who help unload the trucks and get all the produce and product put away so that we're ready to roll when clients start coming in. When I go shopping, I shop for approximately 90 to 100 families on Tuesdays and Thursdays, because we do anywhere from 150 to 200 families a week. If it wasn't for Master Provisions and us being able to go over there and shop for fruits and vegetables and whatever other things they've been blessed with that are able to bless us with, our clients would only get some staple items in a bag of groceries. And that's all we used to give them until Master Provisions was up and running. And from there, it kind of partnershiped and morphed into what Master Provisions is today.
One of the reasons that I do what I do is because I have that compassion for people. I've been working as a social worker for 34 years, and it's a mission of mine. It's something that I know that I can handle because I've been there before. As a young lady coming from Cincinnati, Ohio, you know, we were living in the projects. I believe that's what God sends me to do, is to help the neighbors in our community. One of the things that really empower us at the 9th Street Baptist Church is that we have noticed that we've had several murders in our community. And one of our goals for being able to do Oasis, period, was to take back this community. And once we got in touch with Master Pavilion, we feel that this is something to be able to give back to the residents, because we know that families do not have a lot of food. And just last month, I served 589 people in the 3 weeks that we did the food. When you've got that many people to come and stand in a line, and a year ago, we used to just have like the vouchers for food, and it was not enough, especially with Oasis. We don't have a lot of money. We depend a lot on donors to help us out, and we would only able to give like maybe $25 for some groceries. Compared to what we have now, is a meal for not only just a week. Every Wednesday, we open this door at 3 o'clock, and we never run out. And that's the blessing about all of this.
We're out here at the Master Provisions Outreach that we hold at St. Elizabeth once a month. This is a great way where we bring community partners together to help change a city, whether people are young or old. We're just trying to draw people together, meet the people's needs in the most critical time at the end of the month, where need is the highest, resources the low, and this today will serve 650 families, over 2,050 people, and hit them in their greatest point of need, and it's very accessible because it's right in the middle of their community in a mobile fashion. So what you're doing today is getting to get a chance to participate and be part of something that's changing your own hometown.
I come down to the Isaiah Ministry because it helps out with my household. I live with my grandsons, and it helps me out with them. I don't have very much income, and what I do have doesn't last all month. I look forward to coming here every month. The kids even enjoy coming here. It's an experience, and I love it. I enjoy it.
The reason that I volunteer is because I feel like God has been leading me to this, and I just love helping the poor. I just love giving to people, and I'm kind of like my grandma. She's always giving money to people, buying people stuff, and even when she has basically no money, she does all that she can. So I just like to follow in her footsteps.
Let's hear that again.
I just like to follow in her footsteps.
We were actually a bunch of moms that were running this organization at the time. So that got us thinking, how can we serve? And we found our answer. The Mary Rose Mission looked for the perfect spot to open up this Christian kitchen. And we looked and looked, and what we finally discovered is in order to provide the best service for the most amount of people, to make it easy for the people to get here, we picked Main Street in Florence. Most of our guests walk here, and we need cooks, we need food, and we really had no idea where any of this is going to come from, but we knew that God would provide because God led us so far. So sure enough, before we even opened our doors, that's when we met Master Provisions, who has been our saving grace here. Because not only do we serve a hot and healthy meal, but we serve a hot and healthy meal to people that never see healthy meals provided for them. We actually had one of our guests that she went to the doctor and they checked her blood and they were doing all these tests and they said, you know, your numbers are a lot better. They said, what are you doing differently? She said, oh, I'm eating 4 days a week at the Mary Rose Mission. And the doctor said, well, I'm making you eat 4 days a week at the Mary Rose Mission because you're doing better than you ever have been. When the Mary Rose Mission opened about 18 months ago, we were only open 2 days a week because we got the food and assistance from Master Provisions. Now we're open 4 days a week. We serve over 2,000 meals a month. And the only way we can do that is with the help and the generosity of Master Provisions. At the Mary Rose Mission, we not only provide a hot and healthy meal, but what we do for our guests is we always treat all of our guests with respect and dignity. That's why when all of our guests leave, they not only have a hot and healthy meal to fill their bellies, but they have much more that fills their hearts.
It's all about neighbors.
Helping neighbors.
We're neighbors helping neighbors.
We are neighbors helping neighbors.